Now we are taking a look at a video that was captured by the dashcam of two Chinese ghost hunters who were driving through a Hindu cemetery that night to conduct an investigation. Of course, cemeteries are creepy by nature, especially at night. But the two might have captured something strange before even getting out of their car. A misty figure seems to float from behind the tree on the right side of the screen. The two ghost hunters did not see this unfold at the time, and it was only later discovered when going through the dashcam footage. One could almost believe that a real ghost was captured here that night, or if not, what could cause this effect instead? This is a really short but interesting clip that was recorded by a young man. He stated that for the last several evenings he heard unusual noises stemming from the roof, and tonight it appeared that whatever was causing this was making it into his house. Sounds strange, right? He was standing in the hallway when he captured this creature with his cell phone. What are we looking at here? Is this some form of skinwalker? Or just a skid? Bree Ashton Monkman has uploaded the following incident to the paranormal section. She labeled the video "Strange Figure or Ghost Caught on Video in Ebb and Flow, Manitoba." Apparently the surveillance system had captured a transparent intruder that made it on the fenced-off property, walked through the backyard and was then mysteriously gone after setting off the motion sensors.
Slowly. It says slow play. See, look how clear that chair is, and if those were closed, they would show.
Really odd. Are we looking at a real person here? Bree stated that this is not the first time that something like that was recorded, but nobody is found on the property ever after checking. How mysterious. The next case was uploaded by Isaiah Harris to his very own profile. He stated that he was out hiking with his cousin the following night, when they thought to have seen something quite creepy in the distance, and then the following unfolded. Do you see that? Is this perhaps another person? Something semi-transparent? A ghost?
Dude.
Just wait.
Did you hear that? You didn't hear that. There's something under there. Bro. Dude, please don't go down there. Oh my gosh. Dude, hold on. Let me go first.
As one of the two men films into the sewer pipe, we can see the outlines of a strange person. Or is it a creature perhaps? It is hard to say if whatever we see here is wearing any clothes. And perhaps it is just a weirdo. But if not, what else could this be? Was it also responsible for those weird noises that could be heard? What do you think? We want to take another look at user Harry McClary, who recently started to put several CCTV cameras in his house due to abnormal paranormal activity that scared him and his girlfriend during the day and night. What you see here is just one of the many examples they have shared on Harry's profile. The recording we will check out today, however, will top the incidents that have transpired so far in their house in terms of scare factor. One night, Harry noticed a strange shadow that he saw in the room across the hall. Hoping it was just the lamp, he recorded it, but I'm not sure that this actually was the case. What appeared to be a shadow from maybe the lamp in the room or something else actually reveals himself as a terrifying face. But there was nobody home besides Harry's girlfriend at the time. So was it an apparition that was manifesting? Or was something wrong with the camera? Or what's your explanation? What did Danny capture here? Nightmare material for sure. The following video was shared by another nightly driver who was on his way through the city. Important to note is that the following highway does not offer any walkways for pedestrians. However, the man captured somebody on the right side of the road, seemingly sitting there. There is somebody sitting there, no question. The comments state that they think this to be a girl in a white skirt or dress of some sorts. But why would anybody be doing this? What's our explanation for this? Just a weirdo? Or is this a spirit? Pretty dangerous though, whatever the answer. Now we are following the team of Kaka Sobrenatural, who ventures to a supposedly haunted family home. It is said that a terrible tragedy unfolded in this house, and apparently housing the spirits of its violent past. After setting up their equipment, the team checks out every room in this place, and slowly but surely, some unusual activity unfolds. It all starts with really odd noises. However, their camera captured something else that nobody saw at the time.
Gente, a família conta que quando eles estavam pousando nessa casa, aparecia um senhor sentado na poltrona dando risada, sorrindo. E isso era muito assustador, tanto que eles nunca mais quiseram pousar dentro dessa casa.
Fazer uma manifestação agora com a gente? Estamos na total escuridão.
cheiro
de
de
queimado. Cheiro de
Verdade.
queimado.
Eu não tô sentindo aqui um cheiro de queimado. Como se tivesse uma fiação, queimar, algum lugar pegando fogo. Nossa, olha.
Ó.
O quê? Cara, pegou. Desculpa ter acendido a lanterna. Alguma coisa me pegou nas costas, cara. Eu senti assim como se tivesse passado.
Seemingly on edge, and after hearing and even smelling things, the unthinkable unfolds.
Sensacional, cara, visão noturna. Nossa, cara, você viu?
Nossa!
Ai, cara do céu!
Meu Deus, Sandro.
Nossa, cara, você viu?
Did you see that? A creepy-looking apparition is peeking at our investigators from the living room. It appears as if that thing is coming straight out of the wall, hovering over the sofa. Could this be the sinister ghost that the family has seen before in this residence? Quite terrifying how the eyes reflect back, isn't it? As always, I invite you to check out the whole investigation on their channel. The following clip was recorded and shared by the channel Paranormal Eidolon, who himself claims to be a paranormal enthusiast. He came across something really interesting, and the video description reads as follows. I caught this by accident. I had posted it to my other channel and someone picked it up. This is the raw unedited footage. I was testing the zoom on a new camera I bought. I didn't see this when I took the video. The thing is, I got so unwell after this, I nearly died. I am wondering what I caught was something warning. I didn't get it until I looked back at some old footage. I know people will think this isn't real, but this is the raw video. I believe it is something, but I can't prove either way. It wasn't just a bird I caught. The only thing is, there's no bottom half, and only the head, or what looks like a head, is moving. Did this man capture a ghost here? Some believe this to be a scarecrow, but I think it looks a bit too strange for that. But what do I know? A user has shared the following. He stated, "My friend sent me this last night. This is his house, and when he wasn't home, he got a notification that his camera picked up movement. Once he watched it back and saw this, he was shook and asked me what my opinion was. Any thoughts? Looks clear as day to me." On first glance, one could think that the owner himself is walking through the frame here, but this wasn't the case apparently. His friend had some really odd encounters in his apartment in the past, but nothing that would ever prove that paranormal activity is unfolding in there. So, did his camera maybe capture an intruder that night? Or are we looking at a paranormal incident here? This is another video captured by a security camera. It was shared by Julia and she found it on Look Now TV. The story goes that a security guard noticed that an unidentified creature had just flown by, directly underneath one of the cameras he was surveilling from his office. Speculations range from the Mothman to a bat-like creature, perhaps some sort of strange bird even. But it is abnormally big though, isn't it? It kept many viewers baffled. Is it maybe a cryptid? The security guard had no idea either, but it was so unusual for him that he had to share. The following videos were recorded by a user named DJ Kuna. On his account, he oftentimes shares comedic skits and stories. He also goes into personal anecdotes that he shares with the world. And it wouldn't appear that Kuna is doing these videos for any kind of recognition, or fame for that matter. In his latest videos, he shares renovation projects which he currently is working on. He gets hired for all kinds of jobs that revolve around fixing houses and such. On one of his latest gigs, he noticed that something was not quite right. He was renovating the house of a family in the US, and after a couple of days at the job, he had to document the events. He didn't tell anybody about it until he finally had proof that he could share. So, let's hear what he had to tell us.
Pues siempre pasa cuando estoy aquí solo, estoy solo en esta casa. Completamente solo, siempre que estoy solo, hay algo raro en este pasillo. Yo no lo entiendo, se lo he dicho a muchas personas y no lo entiendo y decidí grabar un TikTok. Cuando yo trabajo en esta área de acá, siempre que trabajo se escuchan pasos. Entonces, cuando me meto acá, se escucha que alguien camina arriba. Y está pasando aquí arribita. Está pasando arribita. Y no hay nada.
Isn't that really strange? This video got lots of attention. So in the follow-up, he shows his viewers some of the hidden rooms upstairs. Rooms that were hidden away, and which he finds unusual.
Acá hay una puerta que lleva... Uy, güey, no abre. Ahí está. A una máquina, un calentón. Y aquí hay otra puerta chiquitita que da a un ático escondido. Sigo grabando para que vea la gente. Este es como que un cuarto escondido. No hay nada acá. No hay nada. Y acá hay un pasillo.
So, in the end, what do you think happened here? Is this house haunted?
Y está pasando aquí arribita. Está pasando arribita. Y no hay nada.
Another mysterious encounter in my book. This video was posted by a user called Morgan, who shared the following recording in the Reddit paranormal section. It revolves around creepy sightings at night, which take place in Morgan's family home. The poster simply states, "For the past 3 nights I have been seeing eyes when I go into my room. We haven't had an animal in the house since my dog Kenny died." So, are we about to come across an animal from the spirit world, you might wonder? Let's see. Certainly a pair of glowing eyes that is staring at Morgan here and slowly moving upwards, as if the creature is adjusting from a lying position. It definitely reminds you of a dog, but if Morgan says the truth, and no living animal was at the house that night, what else could have been responsible? Was it a paranormal incident, or just a regular pet? We will never be able to say for sure, I suppose. Now let's take a look at another investigation by MindSeeTV. The team at Mindseed has been checking out haunted locations for a while and have great reputations as professional ghost hunters. Well, in this video they are checking out the Church of Jericho. This small abandoned church is located in Jericho, Wisconsin, and apparently is thought to be extremely haunted. The history of this church is relatively unknown. However, the team does mention there could possibly be some past of abuse in this church, which possibly could contribute to any spirits living within the walls. It doesn't take long before strange activity is captured in this church. Take a look at what they catch on the stairs shortly after entering into the main building.
All of this stuff belonged to someone at some point.
Well, this used to be like a private school section or something, you know?
I thought he mentioned that.
Like Sunday school or something?
I thought there was a nunnery. Didn't he say there was like nuns' quarters?
Oh yeah, he did say that. So the nuns must have lived here?
Either that, or like it was a Catholic school or nunnery or something. Yeah, they must have.
Hang on. Getting reading right in front of us in the middle of the hallway, right there. See?
Oh, I see.
The SLS camera seems to pick up the presence of any person on the stairs or in the middle of the hallway. The team does note that it will sometimes pick up on objects and mistake them for people. However, this hallway doesn't have anything in it really. Strange.
Is there anybody that would like to talk to us through this device? Oh, dude, there's a bunch of weird up here, man. Oh, what the Hey, dude, did you see that right there move?
Did something move the tarp, perhaps? There were many more creepy encounters in this investigation, and you should check out the whole investigation on FrostmareTV. This clip was uploaded by FrostmareTV, and it certainly is very strange. It seems to have been taken from a CCTV in some sort of gravel yard or maybe a construction site. The CCTV picks up a bizarre shadow figure that appears to be floating through the yard. If you look closely, you can make out what appears to be a head and even two arms. It also seems that some dogs in the area have noticed the figure as well. They look to be running and barking towards whatever it is that is floating through. Things get even stranger though as it moves up towards the road. It seems to become more and more human-like. This is definitely a very mysterious video. What could possibly explain this odd capture? Do you think this is truly a ghostly spirit caught on the CCTV?